drawings come to life. I always thought the creatures in my sister's drawings were imaginary, until I noticed them watching me from the shadows. It was late one night when I stumbled upon her notebook, haphazardly left open on the kitchen table. She'd always been a peculiar child, her art filled with bizarre figures that seemed to come alive on the page. But that night, as I flipped through the pages, I felt a chill creeping up my spine. The creatures, grotesque and otherworldly, seemed to shift under the dim light, their eyes following my every move as if trying to convey something terrible yet unspoken. The next day, I couldn't shake the feeling of being watched. Every shadow seemed to stretch towards me, every whisper of the wind carried a hint of something sinister. My sister, unbothered, continued drawing, her focus unbroken by the world around her. I tried to dismiss it as paranoia, but then I started seeing them outside the pages. In the corners of my vision, lurking in the darkened alleys and dim-lit corridors of our town, the creatures she'd drawn were there, waiting. Their presence was an unspoken promise of an impending revelation, something my mind was not ready to comprehend. As the days passed, the line between reality and my sister's art blurred further. I decided to confront her, desperate to understand what was happening. Her eyes, usually so innocent, held a depth of understanding that belied her young age. "They're here for you," she said simply, as if that explained everything. "They've been waiting." Her words left me more unnerved than ever, and suddenly, the drawings were not just art, they were warnings, a prelude to something dark that lingered just beyond my grasp. The climax came that night when I found myself alone, trapped in my room as shadows danced across the walls. The creatures emerged, shifting from the darkness like wraiths. They surrounded me, their forms flickering between the real and the imagined. My sister's voice echoed in my mind, a haunting reminder of their purpose. As they closed in, I realized the truth: these were not mere figments of a child's imagination. They were guardians of a secret, one that I was destined to uncover, whether I wanted to or not. The revelation hit me as the world faded to black. The creatures were not here to harm me, but to lead me into a reality far more terrifying than I could have ever imagined.